Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to see JavaScript functions. Using functions in JavaScript, functions are building block of any programming language. A JavaScript function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. Syntax is given function followed by name, and in the bracket there are the parameters, and these are nothing but the code to be executed. Okay. This is the keyword. Function is the keyword to define a function in the JavaScript. This is the unique name given to the function, and these are the parameters of the function. And this is what the section where we are writing the code which is to be executed, right? So here a JavaScript function is defined with the function keyword followed by a name followed by parenthesis. How to call a function? Right, here you can see this is the syntax and this is how you're going to call the function. Just writing the function name followed by the parenthesis and the semicolon. Okay. Next, function parameters are listed inside the parenthesis in the function definition. Right. This is what function, and the name of the function is my function. And here this is what called as the parameter of the function, right? This is the code to be executed. Next, function arguments are the values received by the function when it is invoked. Once we call the function, and at that particular time, whatever values is provided to the function, these are nothing but the arguments. These are nothing but the arguments, right? So here you can see the function example of the JavaScript, right? So here in the body section, I have written the JavaScript. In that, I have made use of the function. So definitely while defining a function, we need what? A function keyword. This keyword is telling us that here there is a function now, right? So this is how we are going to define a function, right? And this is the function name, right? Any unique name given to your function within your HTML document. And in this section, you can see a variable a is taken which is assigned with the value 40. And here followed by document.write, here we are printing the value of a, right? Next, this is what the definition of the function. And here we are calling a function. Here we are calling a function. Okay, and once I run this, then it is executed like this. Okay, here you can see the execution part over here. Is it okay to everyone? This is how you're going to define a function in the JavaScript, and this is how you're going to call a function in the JavaScript. Okay. Now suppose here if I pass the parameters to this function, if I add parameters like I take here A and B. Right, if I take here A and B, and here suppose I take result is equals to A plus B. Okay, and here I am going to print the value of result. Okay, and here I have called the function here. I'm going to pass the arguments here. Suppose the argument is 5 and comma, suppose it is 10, right? And similarly here also I can take 10 comma 10. Is it clear? So here notice one thing, we are passing parameter values to the function. Okay, here we are passing parameter values to the function, and here you can see here when we call the function, it is called twice. My function is called twice over here. So basically, if we want to perform different tasks over here, right? Here I am adding two different number. Here I am adding two different number. Only once the function is written, but I have called it twice. So basically, it is saving the code, right? We do not need to write the code again. Instead, the same code is used by this function also, right? Once we run this, then see what happens. We are getting 15 and 20 as the output. Is it okay? This is how the definition of the function is and how we are going to call a function in the JavaScript. Now here you can see JavaScript output, okay? JavaScript output. JavaScript does not have any built-in print or display function, okay? JavaScript can display data in different ways. Writing into an alert box using window.alert. Writing into the HTML output using document.write. Till now, in all the examples, we have seen this document.write. Yes? Next. Writing into an HTML element using inner HTML. Writing into the browser console using console.log. So this is how we are going to display the output of the JavaScript. Till now we have seen document.write. Now we are going to see one by one how we are making use of window.alert. We are making use of inner HTML and we are making use of console.log. So here this is the example of window.alert. So here you are going to write this. See, in the script, it is window.alert. It is going to give us a window, pop-up window, which is going to give us the result 5 plus 6. Is it clear? Let's try this. We are going to try this, okay? Now here you can see window.alert. First JavaScript output which we are seeing is what? Window.alert, right? So here same I have taken instead of document.write, I have made use of window.alert and in the bracket I am writing what? Result, right? That is a plus b. Whatever argument we are passing, the result will be displayed in this window. Let's run this program and see what happens. See, I'm running this program. So here you can see the output 15 is coming over here. You can see here 15 is coming. This is the first function which I have called, right? Next, if I press OK, then the another will be displayed over here. So this is what the concept of window.alert. A window is coming once we run this file, right? Now next is what? Using inner HTML. To access an HTML element, JavaScript can use the document.getElementById in the parenthesis the ID method. The ID attribute defines the HTML element. The inner HTML property defines the HTML content. So basically here now we are making use of inner HTML for JavaScript output and it is using the method getElementById. Okay, this method of the document object it is making use of. The ID attribute defines the HTML element. The inner HTML property defines the HTML content. Let's see the execution part of this. It will be more clear to you all. So here you can see this is the example where I have taken what? Document.getElementById and this is the ID which is indicating the element, okay, which is indicating the element D. Where D is, it is, see here you can see, this is D, which I have given for the heading tag that is H1. Okay, now here document.getElementById dot inner HTML is equals to result. That means what the value of the result will be stored into this element. Okay, so where it is at the head position or heading position, right? So if I run this file, you can see at the head position, this is coming, right? If I change this, see, if I change this to demo, demo is where for this paragraph tag, see, demo is here. If I write here demo, okay, and if I run this file, then you can see it is in the paragraph tag. This is what the inner HTML, right? This is what the inner HTML. It is going to hold the HTML content. Is it clear to everyone, right? See students, practice every example by yourself so that it will be more clear to you all. Thank you for watching this video.